Hi there. My name's Aaron Ploskow, National Sales Manager with AAMA, Advanced Asset Management Advisors. Really appreciate you clicking on this. And I'd just like to talk to you for a minute about old school fundamentals and why you should care. Now, there are three compelling reasons to incorporate fundamental rooted investment strategies into your portfolio mix. You know what? Let's stop there. Let's back up a minute. All right. Everything starts with your client. Now, what do most of your clients seek out of their investments? Odds are the answer sounds something like reliable performance, an investment experience that they're comfortable with, and possibly transparency. Now, with most investors, they aren't really seeking to get rich. They want to make money, but they're not looking for that get rich quick. They simply want to build enough wealth to retire comfortably, to be able to travel, to see their grandkids, to go on some extra vacations. And they aren't as concerned about beating the market, beating the index. They're as they are with making any life-changing mistakes with their money. Now, for your core client type, fundamentals can deliver an investment experience that track towards their goal, towards what they want to do, towards something that will make them more comfortable with their lives. Now, let's jump into those three reasons why. All right. First, fundamentally rooted portfolios are designed to provide stable performance. How, you ask? Well, through fundamental analysis. Portfolio allocations are tilted towards undervalued sectors in the market poised for growth and away from overvalued sectors with more risk. In other words, something may be really doing well, but has a ton of risk. So that risk reward isn't there. Something that may be doing just okay has a lot less risk and is a lot more comfortable. Now, through this process, you can capture an acceptable level of risk while mitigating some of that downside that they're so concerned about. Now, we like to call that tactical beta. Basically, we're taking the overall market and we're weighting it in sectors we think are going to do well with reliable amount of risk and away from sectors that have too much risk and that may fluctuate a lot more. We're trying to smooth out that ride for your clients. Now, secondly, fundamental portfolios are easier for your clients to understand. You know, call it the Warren Buffett way of investing, call it the Peter Lynch way of investing, not so much the buy and hold mentality, although there is a decent amount of that, but it's more that if I can explain it to my grandmother, if I can explain it to my mother, it's a lot easier for that client to understand. It's a lot more simplistic for them to understand. You know, we're not talking about momentum strategies that they have no clue about, or even hedging that they get confused with. You know, we're talking about understanding the price, the affordability, and the earnings of a particular company. When the conversation is rooted in fundamentals, building common ground and trust with your client becomes so much easier. Now, the third discussion point is that performance becomes a lot more straightforward, both for the good and the bad markets. If things aren't going well, if you're rooted in fundamentals, it makes sense. They understand what's going on because they hear about what's happening in the news. If things are going really well, they hear that in the news as well. If there's laggards and if there's overvalued things, a lot of these make more sense with fundamentally rooted investments because they hear about it. It's more on their level. There's nothing hiding from them. There's tons of transparency. They understand the moves that we're making. Now, Again, I don't want to take a lot of your time today. If you'd like to talk about this more, and I'd love to talk to you about this more, that's why I have the job I have. It's to talk with you, the financial advisors, and help you out fundamentally. Because if we can work together and get your client comfortable, it makes your job that much easier. And that's what we're all about here. Scroll down a little bit. You'll see all of my contact information and a link to my schedule. Grab some time that works good with your calendar and let's talk a little bit more. I'd love to speak with you. And again, we really appreciate all of our advisors and love the fact that you took a minute to listen to what we had to say. Thanks a lot, and you guys have a great day.